I spent $25,000 to save my parents' home, only for them to evict me and my kids on Christmas. I'm a 35-year-old divorced woman with 2 children, ages 9 and 12, working in tech with a decent income. Not extravagant, but enough to support my family when they're in need, which has been a constant demand for the past 4 years. I shelled out $25,000 to keep my parents' house from falling apart, only to have them throw me and my kids out on Christmas because my sister, they claimed, deserved the cabin more. Let me provide some background, as this wasn't an overnight ordeal. My family has always had a lopsided dynamic where my younger sister, Lily, 31, is treated like she's infallible, while I'm expected to be the dependable fixer of everyone's problems. Lily dropped out of college twice, hasn't held a job in over 6 months, and has been living rent-free with our parents for 5 years, alongside her boyfriend Ryan and their 3-year-old daughter. Growing up, the favoritism was blatant. Lily got a bigger bedroom, more clothes, and a car at 17, while I worked at McDonald's to afford mine. When she got pregnant at 28, unmarried, my parents threw her a baby shower that outshone my wedding. When I got divorced, my mom's first question was whether I could still cover their bills. Our parents, both in their mid-60s, have struggled financially since Dad was laid off from his factory job 4 years ago. He now works part-time at a hardware store, and Mom stopped working when Lily moved back to help with childcare. Instead of Lily contributing or moving out, I've been expected to shoulder their burdens. I've been foolishly compliant. It started small in 2022 when Mom called, sobbing, because they couldn't pay their mortgage. Dad was too proud to ask, she said, but could I help just this once? I sent $900. Then came car repairs, medical bills after Dad's minor heart attack, and endless emergencies. A broken water heater, a leaky roof, new tires, daycare for Lily's daughter. Each crisis was framed as critical, with me as the only solution. I once canceled my son's birthday party at a trampoline park to send $250 to keep their power on. My son, understanding, said, "It's okay, Mom, maybe next year." That should have been my wake-up call, but I kept going, especially when Lily got pregnant again. This year alone, I've paid $4,800 for their mortgage over 6 months, $3,200 for Dad's medical expenses, $2,100 for car repairs, $350 for utilities, $2,600 for home repairs after a flooded basement, $2,000 for groceries and miscellaneous costs, and $6,500 for Lily's new car when hers broke down. That's $25,000, earned through overtime, freelance gigs, and sacrificing my social life. My kids haven't had a proper vacation in 3 years because every penny went to keeping my parents' house afloat for Lily's family. The worst part? Lily acts like she's entitled to it. She never thanked me directly. When I bought her a Honda, she complained to Mom that I didn't get her something nicer, saying, "If Lauren can afford to help, why not do it properly?" When I paid their mortgage to save their home, she posted on Facebook about family coming through, never mentioning me. Meanwhile, Ryan works 25 hours a week at a gas station and spends his free time gaming in my parents' basement. Lily hasn't worked since moving back, claiming motherhood is her priority, as if single working moms don't exist. Months ago, I started telling Mom I was struggling to keep up with their financial demands. I wasn't refusing, just explaining I couldn't conjure money from nothing. I suggested Lily get a part-time job, even 20 hours a week, to help. Mom's response: "Lily's dealing with postpartum depression. She can't handle work stress." Yet Lily had energy for shopping, social media, and lavish parties for her daughter. I tried talking to Dad, hoping he'd be practical. "I can't keep covering major expenses, Dad. My kids need things too." His reply: "Lily's kids are younger, they need more help." As if my 9 and 12-year-olds don't need clothes, school supplies, or fun activities. The breaking point came at Christmas dinner. I was excited for weeks. My kids couldn't wait to see their grandparents and cousin. I brought a $250 ham, made 3 side dishes, and spent $150 on gifts, including a $60 toy kitchen for Lily's daughter, because I love my niece despite her mother's attitude. We arrived at 2 p.m., and things seemed fine initially. Kids playing, Dad watching football, Mom bustling in the kitchen. But Lily was smug, and Ryan kept giving me odd looks, like he knew something I didn't. I should have suspected trouble when Lily showed off her fresh gel manicure, an early Christmas gift from Mom, while I used $3 drugstore polish to save money. An hour later, Lily cornered me in the kitchen while I helped with rolls. Mom says you're struggling financially, she said loudly, feigning concern. I was stunned. Struggling? Lily, I paid your car payment last month, she shrugged. Mom said you complained about money being tight when she asked for grocery help. I'd only said I was budgeting carefully because of how much I'd sent them. Then Lily added, maybe it's time to admit some people's needs are more urgent. I have a child to think about. I snapped back. I have 2 kids and I've given you $25,000 this year. She rolled her eyes. It's not like you can't afford it. You earn twice what Ryan does. Besides, you chose to have kids after your divorce. I didn't plan this. That felt like a punch. Lily's unplanned pregnancy wasn't my burden, especially since she'd been freeloading for years. Mom interrupted, girls, no fighting on Christmas. I tried to stay calm for the kids' sake. We sat for dinner, and for 20 minutes it was pleasant, good food, happy kids. Then Mom mentioned New Year's plans. A beautiful cabin rental for Lily's family, a family getaway with a hot tub. That sounds expensive, I said neutrally. Oh, it is, Lily chirped. But Mom and Dad are helping, thinking we deserve a vacation after this year. I set down my fork. Are they paying for it? Dad mumbled. We're all pitching in, it's a family trip. My stomach dropped. Am I invited? Silence. Lily and Mom exchanged looks. Ryan stared at his plate. My kids sensed the tension. The cabin only sleeps 6, Mom said slowly. With Lily's family and us, it's full. I was gutted. So you're paying for a family vacation that excludes half the family? Lily waved dismissively. You can afford your own trip. We can't. Besides, you're always busy with work. I snapped. I can afford trips because I don't spend my money bailing out my parents or buying my sister cars. Mom flushed. Don't be dramatic. We appreciate your help, but what? Lily deserves a vacation more than my kids deserve to see their grandparents. My daughter looked confused. She didn't know I'd been buying Walmart clothes while funding Lily's Target outfits. Dad pointed his fork. This is Christmas. You're being inappropriate. I fired back. Inappropriate? I brought the ham, made dishes, bought gifts, while you plan vacations I'm not invited to with money I helped save. Lily slammed her napkin down. God, you're so selfish. Not everything's about you. Selfish. I gave you $25,000. Nobody asked you to, she shouted. You all did. Every month for 4 years, Lily needs daycare, a car, groceries. Mom stood furious. You're ruining Christmas. She was right. Lily's daughter was crying, my kids were scared, but I couldn't stop. Am I ruining it, or is it you, planning vacations that exclude us while Lily lives rent-free? Mom exploded. You're cruel and jealous. Lily's been through enough without you attacking her. I'm a single mom too, working full-time and supporting half this family. Mom pointed to the door. If you're going to act like this, leave. Lily deserves better than your jealousy. Dad nodded. Lily fake cried, comforting her daughter. My son whispered, Can we go home, Mom? His scared voice broke me. Mom opened the door, her hand shaking. Get out, I asked. You're choosing her over your grandchildren on Christmas? We're choosing the person not throwing a tantrum, she said coldly. We grabbed our coats and gifts, the December air chilling us as Mom slammed the door. Through the window, I saw her hug Lily as Dad cleared our plates, erasing our presents. My kids sobbed in the car for 20 minutes, asking why Grandma was mean and if we'd see them again. In a McDonald's parking lot, I canceled all payments to my parents: mortgage, medical bills, grocery stipends, emergency funds. I removed my name from their bank, mortgage, and utility accounts. We ate Happy Meals and apple pies, my kids slowly cheering up. My daughter hugged me. It's okay, Mom, we're together. An hour later, Dad called. Your mom's upset, she didn't mean it. You know how she is when Lily cries. I told him to call back when they were ready to apologize to my kids. Mom called, saying I was overreacting and Lily felt bad. I said I was done paying and pretending Lily's needs trumped my kids' dignity. Lily called, suddenly apologetic, claiming she wanted to make things right. It wasn't personal, she said about the cabin. Everything's personal, Lily. You've treated me like a bank account, not a sister. 4 days later, their mortgage bounced. Mom called, crying, We'll lose our house. Lily's daughter will be homeless. I replied, The same way you threw my kids out on Christmas. Easily, they'd used my Christmas fund for the cabin, not gifts. I told them Lily and Ryan could work, Mom could get a job, Dad could work full-time, solutions that didn't involve me. The calls continued. Guilt trips, apologies, accusations. Lily texted, "I hope you're happy. My daughter's homeless because of you." I sent a detailed breakdown to the family group chat. $25,000 in payments, canceled plans for my kids, Lily's manicures while my kids wore hand-me-downs, the cabin I wasn't invited to. The chat went silent, then exploded. Uncle Mark, I had no idea. Aunt Karen, $25,000 in a year, that's insane. Cousin Ethan, Lily, what's wrong with you? Grandma Margaret, I'm ashamed of you all. Lauren gave everything, and you threw her kids out on Christmas. The family turned on my parents and Lily. Uncle Mark called Dad, saying he was a bad father. Aunt Karen questioned why Lily didn't work. Grandma Margaret, 86, confronted them in person. You should be ashamed. Lily deleted her Facebook after harsh comments. My parents couldn't get a loan due to poor credit from relying on me. Dad took a grueling warehouse job, Mom worked at a grocery store, Lily got a call center job, and Ryan worked construction. They lost the house in April. Lily and her daughter moved to Ryan's parents' cramped apartment. My parents rented a small, outdated house. They're all working full-time, barely scraping by, and constantly fighting. Meanwhile, I took my kids to Disney World with the money I'd have spent on their mortgage. We stayed in a nice hotel, ate at restaurants, and bought souvenirs. My daughter cried meeting Elsa. My son rode Space Mountain 7 times. We're planning a lake house vacation with friends. My kids have new clothes, piano lessons, and soccer teams. I'm saving for their college, not supporting 4 adults who chose not to work. The guilt trips continue, but they're weaker. Lily's with my parents again after splitting with Ryan, who couldn't handle the stress. Mom called, begging for temporary help. I reminded her they threw away $25,000 in support for a cabin. Lily lost her job for missing work, and they're struggling in their cramped rental. My kids are thriving, my daughter's in a piano recital, my son's team made regionals. I got a promotion and started dating a kind single dad who's appalled at my family's actions. My daughter wants to send Grandma a birthday card, but I'm holding off until they apologize and change. I won't teach my kids to accept mistreatment, even from family. Thank you for watching my story. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and press the bell icon. Stay tuned for more real-life stories, get more experiences.